with guys and do such things. Do you want to destroy the country? You are some losers, and we won't allow you to do so. We have the control now over the country, and we won't allow you to destroy it.
Their testimony suggests dark forces still lurk within the state security apparatus. Back at the headquarters, they're drafting a Facebook page. The High Military Council has announced a new caretaker government, but it's not the government of technocrats these activists demanded. Instead, the Prime Minister, Ahmed Shafiq, stays in place with many former cabinet colleagues. And on the internet, there is yet more proof this fight isn't over. This video shows a provincial security chief addressing his men. He gives a hint of what they're up against.
اللي يمد ايده على سيده لازم يتضرب بالجزمه تتقطع ايده.
All week, these activists have been getting a lesson in counter-revolution via television images from Libya. Who do they think threatens the Egyptian revolution?
The National Democratic Party and state security. They're trying to distract people, make them think that this is something and divide between the people in the army. They're trying to let them feel that the people are weak and the army is stronger, and trying to overpower them. The army is slow in some things, in some actions, but I think that the army is now. We gave them a bag, a dirty bag, full of corrupted regime for 30 years, and take this and handle it. So it's really logical to give them their time to try to fix what the corrupt regime has done for the past 30 years.
Friday, the 25th of February, a month to the day when the demonstrators first entered Tahrir Square. From early morning, Egyptians make their way to the demonstration, now aware that the revolution has started but is not yet won. Tanks block the traffic, vendors ply their wares. Toppling the dictator is one thing. Erasing a deeply rooted regime of corruption, injustice, and thuggery is quite another. The crowd tries to break through the cordon to harangue Prime Minister Shafiq at the parliament buildings, but tanks block their path. There is more talk of counter-revolution, of Mubarak loyalists infiltrating the youth movements.
نفس رجال الاعمال دول بيحاولوا ان هم بيدفعوا فلوس للناس ان هم ينزلوا في الشوارع يقولوا لهم احمد شفيق كويس، احمد شفيق مش عارف ايه. في نفس الوقت البلطجيه ورجال الاعمال بيحاولوا ان هم يبعتوا ناس يسوهم جوه الحركات ووسط المجموعات، بيحاولوا ان هم يفتتوا الحركات دي ويشتتوها عن المسار الحقيقي.
But many protesters commit to staying on the square for the night. At 2 a.m., military police attack again. There are more beatings and arrests. The next day, the army apologizes. Then, on Sunday, 27th of February, a week and a half after it was promised, Ahmed Maher is called to a meeting with the High Military Council. It seems his faith in the army has been rewarded. It has freed 55 prisoners and promises a government of technocrats within days. People power could triumph yet.
That's it for this edition of People in Power. If you'd like to comment on this episode or any other matter, we'd love to hear from you on aljazeera.net/English. Until next time, bye-bye.
Business Latest is brought to you by Qatar Tourism Authority. Business Latest is brought to you by Qatar Tourism Authority.
All the news, all the time. AlJazeera.net/English.
To access a market of 1.5 billion consumers, please push the button. For more power to your global business, invest in Turkey.
A debilitating condition afflicting millions of women across the developing world.
Sometimes it is not possible to cure a patient with fistula. We have to prepare her psychologically.
Revealing the human stories behind fistula and its intimate connection to poverty. A powerful new series exploring global maternal health. Birthrights, at this time on Al Jazeera.
Personal blogs by professional journalists. blogs.aljazeera.net. This is Al Jazeera.
At 10:00 hours GMT, welcome to the News Hour on Al Jazeera. I'm Kamal Santamaria, live from our Doha News Centre, plus Libya, Somalia and Japan. These are your top stories. Pushing east, pro-Gaddafi forces advance towards the opposition-held oil town of Ras Lanuf.
I'm Jackie Rowland in eastern Libya, where doctors say 8 people were killed and more than 40 injured in fighting around Bin Jawad on Sunday.
While in the capital, the Libyan leader himself makes a new appearance in Tripoli's Green Square. Also on the News Hour, on patrol with international forces in Afghanistan, we'll look at how successful the extra American troops have actually been. And Jacques Chirac due on trial. The former French president faces court over fake jobs for his cronies. So bands of men backing the Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi are now moving east as they battle an ad hoc rebel alliance of workers turned soldiers. Overnight in the capital, Tripoli, Gaddafi himself did make a brief appearance in the symbolic Green Square in Tripoli. Broadcast live on state television, that was. As we move further east, you come to Misrata, where rebels have been filmed celebrating their victory over Gaddafi's forces. At least 18 people thought to have been killed there, and there are reports of fresh fighting. Then we go past Sirte, which is the stronghold of Gaddafi. We come to Bin Jawad, one of the eastern towns captured by rebels. It has faced